How do you receive your wedding film? Now, wedding films do take a little bit longer than photos. To create the films of the quality that we give out, so it takes one of my editors basically, I'd say about 35, 40 hours of work. Now, to keep the consistency and quality of, boutique films, I only have 2 editors. And obviously when it comes to the summer, we're shooting multiple wedding films, okay, that take a week to be edited. So obviously then you go into a queue of, your edit. And we do limit the number of weddings we do each year for this exact reason, because we could shoot weddings every day, but we simply can't edit all the weddings. So we do limit the number of weddings we do each year. Basically, obviously the beginning of the season, the films normally take, 6 to 8 weeks before you receive your film. But as the season goes on, and then we're in July and the films start to back up a little bit, it maybe go to 12, even 16 weeks, okay? I've got a kind of, where we limit the number of weddings, very rarely, I don't think it ever really goes over sort of 14, 16 weeks. It's a bit longer than your photos, but again, the boutique brand is all about quality. I'm not going to be going to my guys, come on, let's get these films done. They get the films, they know what I want from them. It just goes into the process. The films are most definitely worth the wait. And when you actually receive the film, basically, first of all, we will send you a YouTube link. So we'll upload it to YouTube. Now that's a private link, so don't worry, your film isn't instantly on the internet, especially before you guys have seen it, okay? But it's the easiest way we can share it with you, okay? So it goes on there, it's a private link, and that's the first thing we'll send you, is a link to the highlight film. It comes to you, so you can see the wedding film. You'll then also receive a WeTransfer link, so you can download all the films. So this will include your full ceremony and your full speeches, okay? So normally you have 3 films, depending on what package you got, but you'll have a highlight film, you'll have the speeches in full, and you'll have the ceremony in full. And that, as I say, comes WeTransfer download link, so you literally download that direct to your PC, laptop. You can download them to the phone, but they're quite big files. And then you've got the hard copy of that. Now, we obviously advise you to then, as well, with that download link, download it 2 or 3 times. Get your mum to download it, get your brother to download it, okay? So you've got backup copies. Now, we obviously keep a backup copy of everything we do, but it's a lot easier if you just back it up. If your computer hard drive fails, it's not one copy. It's an important, family heirloom, all right? So, because obviously every year I get someone, oh, my laptop's packed up, can you resend the film? And I'm thinking, you're crazy? You're not backed it up yourself? I mean, come on. So that's what we say to you. Make sure you back it up. And as I say, you can send it to your mum will probably want a copy of it anyway. So send them out, back them up, safety first. Can you make changes to your wedding film? Now, the editing process, as I've said, is a very, very long one. It takes about 40 hours for each highlight film to be made. We have a certain style, which would be why you have booked us or are going to book us. But every wedding is different. And for us, it's about showing the personality of you guys throughout your day. But we do obviously have a certain structure of the style of film that we make. And one of the main things of this is the ceremony, parts of the ceremony, speeches and stuff running through the film that just keeps that energy and everything alive. It's about finding those real nuggets of the film and blending them all together. Now, obviously, when you receive the film, there might be a little shot in it, there might be a little part we don't tend to put things that aren't flattering in there, but there might be, let's just say the bride doesn't like the way she looks, so we can obviously change a few little shots, okay? A few little moments, and that's no problem. But what you cannot do is you can't do very occasionally I'll get, oh, can we be part of can we be involved in the editing? Can we have input? And the basic answer is kind of no. You've got to trust us. This is what we do, okay? Because, as I say, it is such a detailed process. But obviously, if there's something, certain little parts you don't like the bit of speech we use, we can change that. But obviously, if you did want to go into major changes, restructures of the film, then we can do it. But obviously, there'd be there's a small charge of about £70 an hour for any editing after that. But as I say, 99 times out of 100, we deliver a film and it's wow. As I say, there might be a very slight odd change here, but you need to look at the films, look at our portfolio, and just, you know, do you dig what we do? Don't forget to catch the whole series of frequently asked questions. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll also see loads of our latest films coming out on there, so you keep up to date with what we're doing. Thanks for watching. You have a wonderful and blessed day.